Well, thank you. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, a tough game. We knew what Seville were like. Obviously, played there 10 days ago, so we knew what to expect. But we knew tonight was a big night, our second Champions League game, and we knew we had to get 3 points on the board, so that was key.
How important did it feel, not just to get the 3 points for Champions League, but also just to get back to winning ways, because it's been quite a tumultuous week for you guys?
Yeah, we said that. I think after the upset in the Cup, and then obviously on the weekend, a club like Arsenal, we can't be losing 3 games in a row, and the manager made that clear before the game. He said we need to get back to winning ways and put in a high energetic performance, and sometimes when you're playing against the back five it's hard to break down, but in the end we kept persisting and it come through.
Declan, how pleased are you with your own form? I know you're someone who's very critical. You watch your games back, really looking at little details in your game. How pleased have you been with your consistency and your form so far since you come here? Because no one's even talking about the £100 million price tag.
Do you know what, Ree? I've just been taking it game by game. I know it might sound, I'm not trying to sound boring. I literally have. Just every time I put on the shirt and try to come and play, if I start well, I know I'm going to go on to have a good game, and that's the confidence I've got at the minute. Whether I'm playing as a 6, whether I'm playing as an 8, I want to do the best I can for the team, and there's so much more I can still add. But it's been a good start, and yeah, it's going to be a long season ahead as well. So I'm looking forward to it still.
That's a question I'm going to ask you, Declan. We've not met, so I'm really pleased to see you at our football club, because you've done a fantastic job in that midfield. You look like a 6 all day long for me, but you surprised me with playing as an 8, how well you play, your pace that you're showing, how creative you are. We know about the tackles, the interceptions. What position are you most comfortable in playing in that midfield?
To be honest, I think my best position is probably 6. That's where I probably feel most comfortable. As an 8, I do get a bit excited, like to dribble with the ball. Obviously, when I'm playing there, it's my job to try and create, but that's not my biggest strength. My biggest strength is like what you said, breaking up the play, taking the ball from deep, trying to dictate. But every time Mikel says you're playing 8, I do get excited, because I get to run into the box. I get to run with the ball. I get to show that other side of my game, which is really good. But yeah, at the moment, obviously, we're so short with injuries.
You certainly got the energy.
Yeah, I didn't stop running tonight. I didn't stop running.
Speaking of energy, they say you never lose it. Martin Keown was probably the best example of that tonight. This was him just a few minutes before full time. Ball comes out of play, Martin.
I'm not happy with
what
me
can
touch.
he do?
I mean, I know Declan's critical of his performances at times, but
listen, when do you ever play with a
bag's gone off. Look, I'm looking a bit ragged, to be fair. Too much polish on my shoes. It's just spun off.
I'm surprised you lot didn't hear it on the pitch. Probably got the biggest cheer of the night, really, didn't you? Sorry, Martin.
You needed the red Pumas, didn't you?
I did. I couldn't play without them, to be fair.
That wasn't my idea, by the way. Listen, Champions League, it's what you always wanted. Ria and I were just speaking about that. It's amazing that you're here now and 1 point away from the knockout stages. Can you get excited about it? Are you staying very level-headed?
Yeah, I think we can. Our next game here is at home, and then obviously PSV away. So there's a lot to look forward to. Obviously, our aim was always to get into the knockout stages. We're close to that now, and obviously once you get into that, that's when it all begins again. That's how you push on and stay focused.
How important has it been with the manager? I mean, you as a player, I played for a manager who showed a lot of passion in interviews after games. Your manager was like that after the game the other day. Was criticised. I don't think he should have been. I love seeing that. Yeah. What about for you players when you're sitting in your change room or on the bus, seeing that? What does that do to you guys?
Yeah, we love it. I think you see how passionate he is. I think he sometimes gets criticised for how he is on the sidelines, but he's living the game through us. He's so energetic, and the way he speaks, he's like a teacher. The way he is in the change room with us, and that really fires us up for the game. And I think that's what he's really, really good at, Mikel.
Good.
Right, we're going to let you go and enjoy that win.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Go and get a bath, fella. Big game at the weekend.
We'll be back. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Oh, look.